I'm hungry, love.
Yo, me too. I'm so hungry, and we don't even have any food left. No more ramen because you ate it all. No more crackers. Even the cookies from last night I thought I was gonna find this morning, you took them. My mom's not answering. She's not giving me money. I can't Uber Eats. I don't know what else to do. If only there was something we can do.
I know, man.
No need of fear. Super Chef is here. To the kitchen.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay. This can work. Nice. Okay, we're making fried rice.
Yes! We love fried rice.
We have rice. We have chicken. We have garlic. We have green onions. Let's get started. First, we need a knife and a cutting board. Step 1, take off the stems of the green onion. Okay, let's put our greens to the side and save it for later. Now we can get started on our garlic. A quick trick to cut your garlic quickly, you could just smash it like this and do the same with all the rest of it. And then we start chopping it up. Okay, first step is done. Now we're gonna put our veggies off the side into the smaller bowl. Okay. And now we can get started on our chicken. But for this part, Super Chef needs to see better. Super Chef is gonna teach you a trick. First, let's grab our chicken pieces. And then we need a piece of paper towel. And you're gonna take your fork and hold the membrane like this. Hold it with your napkin and pull it. You have de-icked your chicken. Then we're gonna cut it into smaller pieces like this. Cut this piece too. And then cut it into bite-sized pieces. After that, we're gonna put it into this bowl and we're gonna season it after. And now we're gonna do the same thing with all these chickens. Now that we have our chicken cut up, it's time to season. We're gonna need some olive oil, sesame oil, soy sauce, onion powder and garlic powder, and salt and pepper. So we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil, some salt, not too much though, some black pepper, some garlic powder, and onion powder. Next we want to add some soy sauce. Again, not too much so that the salt and the soy sauce match. Just a little bit of flavor. And lastly, some sesame oil. And then we're just gonna mix it all up. Your chicken should look like this. Now that we have our seasoned chicken, let's get going. gonna start off with around a tablespoon of olive oil. Make sure your pan is nice and coated. Spread your chicken around in your pan so that it cooks evenly. And now we're gonna let it cook and develop a crust and wait for like 3 or 4 minutes before we flip it. Now, as you can see, around the edges of the chicken has kind of became a little white and a little less pink, so that's how we know that it's ready to flip. So we're gonna flip the chicken. Now that most of our chicken has been flipped, we're gonna let it continue cooking and flipping as we go.
Super Chef, what level of heat do I have to put so I don't overburn it?
You can put your heat to medium high heat. And your chicken should be fine as long as you keep flipping it from time to time.
Super Chef, why do you love making food so much? What is your passion about teaching people and others the joy of eating delicious food?
What a great question. So the world where I came from, the amazing land of Foodlandia, we used to always gather together from a young age, and all the elders would cook and make huge feasts and gatherings. And we would provide for all our neighbors. So that has always stayed with me, that food can bring people together and make everybody happy.
Super Chef, Foodlandia, is it a place on earth? Where is it? Like, can I visit it as a regular tourist?
I'll tell you that I'll have to do.
Really?
Okay, now that our chicken has gotten some color and is cooked all the way through, let's put it off in a bowl to the side. Okay, now that we have our chicken all done, we're gonna take the green onions and the garlic that we had saved up. But first, we're gonna add a little extra of the olive oil. And we're gonna let this cook for 30 seconds to 1 minute, or until your garlic starts to smell a little fragrant. Make sure to keep moving your garlic around so it doesn't burn, because burnt garlic tastes a little bitter and you don't want that in your fried rice. Okay, after 30 seconds and your garlic has gotten some color and your green onions have became a little translucent, we can take the old rice that we have.
Super Chef, where does fried rice come from?
Great question. Fried rice originates in China. Originally, people used to take whatever they had left in their refrigerator or leftovers throughout the week, and they would put it in a frying pan and fry it all together. Over time, it became a staple and a loved dish by many across the world.
Wow.
The more you know. Okay, so now you're just gonna keep breaking down your rice and let it crisp up on the bottom. And now we're just gonna wait a minute or two just to let our rice heat up a little bit before we add anything else.
Super Chef, can I taste the chicken?
Of course, Antonio. Try a piece.
Oh wow! I can taste the homeland of China.
What a great compliment. Thank you, Antonio. Okay, now that our rice has warmed up a little bit, the next step is our soy sauce. So we're gonna start off with a little bit at a time. Since we have a lot of rice, we're gonna start off with maybe half a cup. And keep stirring it and letting your rice cook through. Now we're gonna season our rice a little bit more with some garlic powder. Onion powder. And some more black pepper. Then we're gonna stir it all up again. Okay, now that our rice is all seasoned and mixed up with the soy sauce, we're gonna push it off to the side a little bit. Because we're about to add one of the most important ingredients in the fried rice, our eggs. We're gonna take a little bit of the sesame oil and just drizzle it there a little bit. Just mix that up here. Then we're gonna crack in a couple of eggs right into our fried rice. See that extra that fell there? You can just use your bigger piece and just scoop it right up. You really want to add about 2 or 3 because we do have a lot of rice. Okay, and we're gonna let it get some color first before we break it up and add more. So we're gonna season our eggs a little bit with some black pepper. And since we already have a lot of sodium, we're not gonna add any more salt, but we're gonna add a little more garlic. Okay, now that our eggs have started to get a little color on the bottom, we're gonna break it up, and that's when we're gonna start frying our eggs a little bit. Now that we have our eggs and our rice together, we're gonna add back our chicken. And just mix that all up together. Now we're just gonna let the bottom of our rice get a crust for a little moment. And then we're gonna be done with our fried rice. Now for the finishing touches, we're gonna first turn off our heat and add the green onions that we had kept off. Mix that in. Now we have chicken fried rice. Here you guys go. So, how does it taste?
Oh my gosh, Super Chef, can you marry me?